I am not going to say this in a convoluted way. There is a demon that hides in my house. It comes once or twice a day, usually depending on how I feel. If I was just dumped or was just fired, it could come twice or even more times a day. If the day is like most, and I don't end up drinking myself silly, that demon comes once, and only once. It is not your usual demon. When it comes, it will only stand in my room, in the corner. It waits for me to fall asleep. If I do, it loses, and if I don't, it wins. It's a very simple game. When I fall to sleep, it won't kill me. It won't destroy me or my family. It will simply leave through my door and out the front. It will not come back until tomorrow, where we will repeat this stupid game again and again and again. If I don't, then it wins. And it wins mostly from me turning my screen on. It can be any screen, a phone, the computer, anything. Once it's won, it'll savour its victory. It will watch me to the morning. It gets in my head, and it conveys horrible thoughts of harm, of loss, of... Never mind. All that you need to know is that it is a horrible demon. So why am I writing this? I am not in immediate danger, nor am I in terrible loss. Yet. I am writing this because this demon is winning every night, every time. I watch it, it's gotten closer, and now, 6 years later, it is now next to me, savouring my apathy, and enjoying the panic and hatred I instill in myself every time I turn that screen on. It is winning, and it is winning quickly. This is as much of a demon as it is for a cry for help. The demon has overtaken me. My family has been destroyed from this. The demon constantly steering me to the next screen, hoping to trap me for as long as it needs to. And then, bang, it happens, and it wins once again. If it's next to me, why not just attack it? I have, many times, but that bastard stays. It never loses. It never leaves. I've tried my absolute damnedest, and every time it simply gets back up, laughing at this pitiful attempt to take it down. It gets closer, and it laughs, that wretched laugh, and it does so again and again, every time I lose this fucking game. One day, it will overtake me. One day it will get me. One day it will attack. It will overrun, and I can finally breathe my last breath, suffocating on my own blood, tears in my eyes, sorrow in my heart, hateful and wretched thoughts in my head. And when that happens, it'll smile. I know it will, and it will achieve its final victory. I should probably explain when it started popping up. It was around 6 years ago. I was just on the screen when the demon popped up. As an 11-year-old, I didn't really care. My ego being the size of Texas certainly didn't help. I thought I was invincible, and so I just ignored it. The demon appeared, and when it appeared, it was small, very small, no bigger than the tip of my finger. It watched me, intently. It didn't take its eyes off me for multiple minutes, though they felt like hours. This new, exciting thing was intoxicating. I didn't bother to even bat an eye to the thing in my room. It would disappear at night. I wasn't scared, and it would come at day when it's obvious if I was in trouble. I would simply scream. I would simply shout. I was in high school when it started, and it followed me from time to time, but usually stayed in the dark of my room and the quiet of the corridors of emptiness. I would sometimes encounter it outside the bathroom of high school, and I would sometimes see it outside my classroom, as people cracked yet another joke of bathroom troubles to my tardiness. The demon grew in size, constantly. By the time I was only 13, it was starting to duck behind me at doors. Around this time, it started appearing more, looming over each door I opened, even appearing in the living room, outside the bathroom door, anytime I had a bath particularly, the kitchen as well, though it didn't really appear elsewhere, out with friends or family for example, not a peep from it, not even a voice or sight. Yes, I did say voice. It does make noises. It doesn't really talk, but it sure as hell make noises. These noises don't really make any sense, nor human, nor devilish. More just gibberish, just different from others you may have heard of. I don't really know how to describe, I won't, simply. Now I am more of an idiot. A bigger idiot, more aware, but still stupid. And this is where the problem arises. You see, this demon doesn't leave each night. I almost always fall for its pull, each and every night, or morning in this case. That is where I feel nothing is worth living for. It stays at the fucking corner, driving me more insane from what it's doing each moment it breathes down my neck. It almost stretches over me, having gotten to the point where it lays on the ceiling looking, drooling on me. The solution is to look at that bastard screen again, and again, and again. And every time it savours that bastard look, that thing retreats but stretches out against my wall, watching me while I sleep. It's starting to leave less, and this is why I'm writing the statement. It is getting closer. It is getting closer, and it will get closer. It has grown greatly. It has stretched its way of life around my frail neck, and its grip, that bony hand and slender fingers, it is getting me, it is dragging me along, it is starting to win this battle. This demon can no longer sit in a blob, harmless, it strides, it climbs, it strikes. Nowhere I can go, nowhere I can hide. It will find me, it will get me, it always have, and it always will. It climbs the walls of buildings of where I hide. It hides in the shadows of my home, and now it's starting to get deeper, deeper and further into my soul, even my dreams, and this is why I have written this. This is why I am begging you. This is the message I hope you'll listen to. My dreams are infiltrated. My heart and my mind can only think of such dark and horrific thoughts of the violence, of slaughter, of rage and hate. And all I can say to you is that this demon is winning, once and for all, and I am scared. I am scared not just for myself, I am scared for you, the person listening or reading this. This demon is not a me problem. At least, it isn't just a me problem, and I hope that you will promise me that you do as I say. If I follow along with us, if I ever encounter a small demon, I will stamp it out immediately. I will throw out whatever causes it to appear, whether that's a screen or a drink or whatever it is. I will not question, I will not look back. I will not stop until that demon leaves. Because trust me, I know you have a demon, and it will get you quicker than you think.